It is push day, and we're going to get started with the machine press again. Reason going machines this wave instead of dumbbell is that the dumbbell presses are like hard, they're heavy, but it doesn't really feel like I'm getting the best pure pec stimulus out of them. Whereas this guy is so freaking gnarly on the pecs, especially on that surgery side. With how gnarly this thing is on the pec, I think my only real goal here through the course of this wave is to get to the point where I actually can push on this thing and not have it feel like the surgery side is getting overworked. And saying that, like, I don't mean that I feel like the surgery side is at risk right now. It just feels like, oh boy, that's a lot of tension in the muscle. The whole logic behind that is if I want to bench big again, I got to get used to having a lot of tension in this pec, so we might as well start building her. Think we can go 3 for the work sets. All right, work set Reno. Yeah, that's hard. Pec is freaking like quivering after that. Yeah, that was good. On to some inclines. Prior to the pec surgery, these were such a rock solid bench builder. Since the pec surgery, they felt fucking sketchy as fuck, which probably means that if I build them back, I want to like assume bench is going to get better. So that's what we're working on. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Definitely better than last week. And wrists were feeling a little bit sensitive last set, but now I can't see them. But I mean, can't see them, can't feel them, right? Camo joke, get it? That's actually way better. Another exercise that's going to fit in the category of probably going to feel a little bit sketchy, but we're doing it so we can make it less sketchy. Equal parts unnerving and actually feeling really freaking good on the pack. And another thing I'm trying to do with these is reestablish being able to actually drive my head into the pad on bench. And I don't know, it actually feels pretty freaking good so far, so we shall keep it rolling. Woo! Was going to run dips in this slot now, but dip station is pretty busy again. And with how terrible dips have been, I think I might be better off running some push-ups. Got the time route. Going to do 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest until I die. So wish me luck. Probably going to run a time lapse. Well, that was freaking fun. Time to go smash some triceps. Back over here, but we're not pressing. Got the seat way dropped down, lean back a little bit. Cole figured this out the other week, but JMs on this machine are freaking sick. We slapped an extra plate on, so hopefully not too heavy. Like, we need heavy, but we don't want to not be able to do them heavy, but this should be good. Yeah, that hit the spot. Work set 2. Gotta get nice and low from the start. Get a little more elbow bend into it. Yeah, that gets hard. And with how busy cable area is, figure next tricep, little single arm kettlebell on the GHR pad. And like, I wanted to do something like this on an incline, but incline benches all taken, so lean on the GHR pad. It's gonna be good enough to get the job done. Fuck. I'm stuck though. Stuck turtle. Okay, set 2. This is a very flattering angle. I'm almost like debating on changing it, but whatever, we're here. Shit's busy, so fuck it. Little French pressy action. Get some stretch in. Load that bottom end. Used to freaking love these in Florida, and rack in the basement's too short to do any standing overhead work, so I haven't done them since. Maybe good thing to bring them back. I want to pretend I'm still strong enough that I can go straight to a plate on these, but I also don't want to go straight to a plate and freaking die, so we're going quarter. See how she goes. Yeah, those are freaking fun. Think we'll give a plate a whirl. Okay, number one goal here, try not to die. Yeah, probably a little too hefty right now. Back to 95. Goal is less pathetic than that last one. Okay, triceps are just freaking burnt. I figure if I want to run these again next week, I'll probably do them earlier in the session. And I figure spread eagles on the bench will be at least decent option. Get a little anterior adductor in, support that sumo. Hopefully I don't flip the bench over. That's going to be... Yeah, I think we're safe. Lift it up a little bit, but... Yeah, we're not going to die. Okay. I've actually never run these on this bench before. They are freaking sick. And like, this is one of my favorite gnarly ab variations because pretty much every gym you're going to have is going to have a bench that you can hook your feet under something with. And it's as easy as like getting out wide, leaning back, squeezing glutes, setting brace, curling up, and really just trying to like feel the pull from the adductors into the abs. And then just bang out reps until she gets nice and hard. Yeah, that's hard enough. That's what she said. And that is that. Another good one in the books. And like, it is so good to not be in a meet prep because like the opportunity that it brings in terms of what I'm able to do with my upper body training. And like, none of this shit like looks exciting right now because everything is so light. Everything is so non-impressive numbers wise, but like doing it is so freaking cool for me because all of the stuff that I'm able to do right now, like all of the pressing variations I'm running right now are things that I wouldn't have run really hard or like I wasn't able to push hard during the meet prep because they felt so sketchy that I didn't want to put myself at risk of setting back the main lifts during prep. And like, I don't think I'm like at risk of setting myself back and just like ripping the pack off. I just like pushing it can make it feel a little bit wonky, which then makes the main lifts less good. But not having a meet coming up, I can crank into it. I can dig into this stuff. And again, even if it isn't exciting on paper, the whole idea that if I can train these lifts that feel sketchy on the pec, if I can make them stronger, if I can make the pec stronger with them, if I can make the pec less sketchy during them, this pec is going to be so much freaking better off than it was. And like knowing that I benched 440 at the meet, it did pretty freaking good. And if I can get it to be that little bit better, like that is what's going to get us all the way back. And every other time I've dieted down, every other time I've lost weight, my bench has taken a decent sized hit. But the difference between this time and those times is that this time I'm starting out with the diet with a pec that doesn't work at 100% levels. And the whole goal, the plan, the hope is that if I can keep making this pec work better, my goal is to beat my recent 308 bench as a 220. And I think like that's going to make this whole process a lot more fun to get done. So guys, thank you so much for taking along. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Have a good night.